What's up guys, in this video we are going to continue with this project on which we are going to build a website on which users will be able to buy, subscribe to different products. So yeah, we are going to build this and yeah, we are going to start today with installing Bootstrap. Bootstrap will basically allow us to handle styles very easily. So yeah, first of all, we have to correct one error because if you remember in the previous classes, we were having a lot of errors in the console. So yeah, to fix all this, we are going to basically remove all this. Okay, we are going to remove also these styles. That's right. Okay, even remove this tag. And here, look, let's remove also this big comment. And let's remove the script. Okay, so let's leave it like this. In the future, maybe we touch a little bit this file, but for now, this will be okay. So what is the first thing that we have to do this thing with Bootstrap? What we have to do is that we must come here to this page and check this out. It is this page. You come here to get started and you just have to install this command. So we come here, we open the terminal, and we put the command here, we wait a little bit until everything is installed, and yeah. So check this out guys, this will allow us to basically, handle styles very easily. So for example here, by putting card, we can have cards like this button, Because styles with CSS is a thing that will take you a lot of time. So if we use this will be perfect. Okay, so this has been installed, perfect. What we are actually going to do is that we are going to create the register page. So the first thing that we have to do is that we have to create that page. And here we have the screen. Okay, perfect. Now this is going to change a little bit because we are going to start using the components that the library gives us. So for example here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to use a container. And check this out. It is already telling me that, hey, do you want this from React Bootstrap? Okay, we want it from React Bootstrap. Perfect. Now we are going to use a row. Okay, we import this row. Remember to import it. And now here we are going to use a column. Okay, this is basically the base that we are going to use in all our components. We are going to have a container, a row, and then inside a call. So here inside this row, we can configure it a little bit via the class. So for example, here what I can put is that justify content MD center. That's right. Here in the call, we can configure this a little bit as well. I do not remember all this by memory. I have it here, but I recommend you that, you check what this does. So for example, the deflex does something like putting the style to flex. I don't remember the CSS, but yeah. Okay, we are also going to put this align items center. We are also going to put justify content center. And okay, now what we want is that whenever we have a large page, we are going to use 8 of the 12 spaces in the page. Basically what this means is that in Bootstrap the page is divided like in 12 places. So what we can do is that, for example, use just 8 of them. That's it. 12 is usually the maximum and we are going to use 8. Perfect. So also what we are going to do is that now we are going to create another component which is going to be the register form. In this form we are going to basically ask the user to register. So where do we create this component? Check the project. We have here source, context, routes, and screens. So what we have to do is that we have to create another folder. Let's create here the folder called components, and inside this folder we are going to create a page, a directory, a folder for the register. So we are going to put here register, and here we are going to have the register form.jsx. That's right, we have here the folder register and we have now the component register form. Remember, ref C, okay, and now we have to start. So again, we are going to use Bootstrap. So let's remove this. And here I'm going to put, okay, card. We import the card. We are going to give it a style. So for example, here, what I'm going to put is that I'm going to give it a width, and the width is going to be 30 rem. Then I'm going to give it a margin, a global margin of 10. Perfect. Now, what we have to do is that we have to build the body of this card. So here, what I'm actually going to do is that, okay, from card, I can take, look, a lot of things. The body. So here, we have the card body. And first of all, we are going to have a title. So this is a normal title. We are going to put register. Oh my God. Register screen. Perfect. And now we are going to create a form. We are going to put here form. We imported, remember, from React Bootstrap. Okay, check that. Here it is. And now let's start with the form. Okay, so we have the form. And here, we are not going to create logic in this video. We are just going to put the visuals. So yeah, here in the form, we are going to have a form group. We are going to put here form group. And this form group is going to be for the name, the user name. From form label, we are going to put here a label. And here, I'm going to put name. One thing, check this out. If you come here to the website, you have a lot of help. So for example, if we look for forms, you're going to see that we have something extra similar. Check this out. Form group, from label, from control, all that. And check the result. We are going to have here this result. This is disabled. That's why it looks like that. But yeah, it is as simple as this, guys. You can come here and you can try things. For example, check this out. It is actually very cool. Okay, so we have the label. Perfect. And now we are going to have the form control, which is nothing else than an input, nothing else than this. So for example, this is the form control, and this is a hint. For example, here we have the form text. So we are going to put here form dot control, capital letters. Okay, and here we have to configure it a little bit. So for example, here we have to set a name, which is actually going to be name. Then we have to set a type, which is actually going to be text. And here we are going to put a placeholder so that the user can see a message. So for example, here, enter email. So here what we are going to put is that we are going to put enter name. That's right. Perfect. So now we have the form control, and indeed we can create it like this. Okay, we have our first form control, which is the name. So here in the group, we are going to put a control ID, which is going to be the name group. Okay, let's put here a margin, and we can actually put a class and say MB3, margin bottom 3, something like we have here. Perfect, so now it is copy and paste. So for example, here we have to create the same thing for the email. We are going to put here that this is the email group, and check this out. Here in the type, we have to put email. Perfect, we have to continue because we have to put the password. So here we are going to come, we are going to copy and paste. We are going to put here password group, and here we are going to put password. That's right. Okay, so what else do we have to do? Here we are going to put, instead of name, here I forgot that I have to put email, and here we are going to put password, type password, and here we are going to put, for example, something fancy, something like this. Okay, and here I forgot that we have to put enter the email. That's right. So let's save all this. Okay. And now finally, what we have to do is that we must put here a button. So we are going to put here a button. We have to import it from React Bootstrap. Okay. And here we can put a lot of things. So one of the props that this has is the variant. So the variant can have primary, secondary, a lot of things. So here we are going to put a primary. This is going to be a primary button. Check this out. If you have doubts, you can come here, button. And you have here buttons. Check. Primary, secondary, success, warning, danger, info, light, dark. You have here everything. And you have examples. For example, outlined. Here we have outlined. That's right. Okay, we are going to continue. So here we are going to put that the variant is going to be the primary. And here we are going to put type submit, because this is the button that will submit, will basically create the user. So, okay, for now what we are going to put here is, we are going to put register, and here, well, I think it is enough. So for example, now what we are going to do is that we are going to start the project and we are going to see if this is working. So remember, npm start, you create a terminal, you can press here, new terminal, and we are going to wait a little bit. Okay, this is another project. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Localhost, it is still loading. Okay, and now here we have the login page. Well, this is the home page. We are going to go to the register page, and here we are having issues. Okay, we are having issues because here we don't have the component. So for example, here what I have to put is the register form. Okay, we have to import it, we save, and it looks like we don't have any errors. And there is a problem because we don't have the styles that we were waiting for. So give me 1 second. Okay guys, so what I forgot is that here in the index file, we have to do one last thing to configure Bootstrap. So here, what you are actually going to put is this. So from the Bootstrap, the CSS, Bootstrap CSS folder, we are going to import all the content. And check this out. Now we have the form. It is as simple as this, guys. So yeah, guys, we are not going to do anything else. We are not, basically do anything. For now, it is okay. In the next video, we will configure this even more. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, give it a like, share, subscribe, and we see each other in the next one.